perfection. 150 to 61 being the final scores. They were able to get the break on P4 as well. So we are getting ready to hop into firing range, search and destroy. And as you can see, we have already hopped into the action. A one-man advantage going the way of Nova off the start.
I'm excited to see this. Nova did say one of their best modes was S&D, and one of their best maps is firing range. So in my expectation, I think this could be a pretty dominant performance, but I've counted SZ out way too much, and they've proven they're very capable, and I believe they did win the last S&D match against Nova. Not by a dominant form by any means. I believe it was a 6-4 win, so they're keeping it close, but I think this will be a very good matchup.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on for Saints right now. He does have the bomb, and he will be able to get the plant over onto the B site. Trying to prone right here, and I'm not really sure what's happening right now. Decides not to go for the plant, and that could very well cost him, as we do have Nova players approaching the bomb site. They're pretty content to kind of wait for him to make the first move. Going up top of 10 right here. Won't spot anybody quite yet. Is going to get spotted from behind, I assume. Oh, yeah, Vitali definitely spotted him right there. Shots coming in from Lewis. That will end the first round and give Noah the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, interesting mindset there, not going for the plant. I wonder if he was trying to kind of bait something, because obviously you can hear when someone starts planting if you're close enough. I don't know if he was just trying to bait and then get a kill and then plant. I don't know what was going on there, but definitely had some time to do it and just decided not to. I do think when you try to go for a plant on that B site, typically the move would be to back up and go to the box, but with 4 people on the enemy team, it's always going to be a tough situation regardless.
Yeah, we got a really aggressive A push coming in for SZ right here. They take control of trailer, which is going to be crucial for being able to get the easy bomb plant. We see Ban pulling out the RPG. Saints has not been able to get the plant down yet. Players drop for both teams. It is Nova coming away with the one-man advantage. Vitali is the sniper for the team. Hasn't been able to find any picks so far, but with only 1 player alive for a shoot and 5 HP to work with, not a whole lot he's going to be able to do right here. Will find the frag onto Saxy, but Decipher waiting around the corner, and that will give Nova Esports the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that was a risky reload right there, too, because I think he had still 15 bullets in his magazine, and he turned around knowing that players were going to be coming from that A bomb site, so it was just an interesting reload right there for sure.
Yeah, definitely expecting Strike Zone to vary their approach a little bit. The aggressive A push has just not gone their way. Obviously, not having a one dedicated sniper has made things a lot more difficult, and we actually see Poppy pulling out the S36 once again. Just the king of the off-meta, and it's actually working for them so far. Band gets the frag as well as his teammate, and that will give a 2-player advantage for Strike Zone right here. 2 players over on the B site for Nova, and they're going to be looking to find picks. DRH shots coming in. High with a long-range echo shots, and Vitali all by himself taking shots right there. He will drop, and it will be Strike Zone taking their first round of the game.
Solid round right there from Strike Zone. It's interesting. Some of the typical top fraggers have been kind of quiet this game. Granted, we are only 3 rounds into it, but Poppy being kind of quiet with the S36. Vitali still without a kill, typically the top fragger from Nova.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm just shocked that we've seen success at all with the S36. It's not a gun that we've seen people use really ever since it was nerfed back in Season 3 or Season 5. I can't remember what it was, but obviously Poppy able to make it work so far. No first blood so far. And the lack of a sniper presence has definitely played a really big role in SZ not being able to get any type of momentum right here. Do you see that being something that continues to haunt them throughout the game?
Yes. Point blank, yes.
Well, we'll see. Obviously, Vitali has not really caused any issues. More than likely, Strike Zone understanding that they're not going to be able to do anything counter, and so as such, not going to try to push any of those middle angles and give any type of advantage to the opposing team. We do see Band laying down shots in the back of that tin wall. Strike Zone loses 2 players. Saints gets the refrag with the Molotov right there. They're going to look for the plant over on the A site, but Lewis will take out High, and now a 2-player advantage for Nova Esports, who looks to go up to a 2-round lead. And scoping through onto American right there, not able to land anything yet, but there's a sniper in the hands of Vitali. Definitely a sticky situation, and Saints Misses one, too many shots onto Decipher. Ban does pick up the frag onto Vitali, but a 1v3 not going to be very manageable as we see Saxy pulling out the HVK.
I like it.
Picks up the frag to give them the 3-1 lead.
I believe Saxy and AY, okay, no, Saxy just switched over, but I like to see the HVK because it was recently sort of buffed. They added a new attachment to the weapon called the large caliber ammo, essentially just making the HVK an absolute beast, but it does have a small magazine size and shoots extremely fast, so you don't see it in respawn modes, but it does seem like it'd be a weapon that was going to show up a little bit more inside of S&D, but haven't seen it that much, likely because players just haven't really had time to adapt with it, so they stuck with the weapons that they were comfortable with. But heading into this round, a very aggressive push coming out right now, and it looks like we're down to a 4v2 right now with Nova leading with 4.
Yeah, the thing is, aggressive pushes just typically will not go your way as Strike Zone drops again, especially when you don't have a sniper to get that opening first blood. That typically just makes it so much easier to make those aggressive pushes, and that's, I believe, why we see Strike Zone down 3 rounds right now, because they are missing that one key aspect of their game. Even though Vitali hasn't played a big role, just knowing that there's a sniper on the opposing team typically is going to change your approach to a round. So because there's no sniper in play for SZ, that allows Nova to push up on the A site. They get the A plant for free.
Looks like Poppy with that. Gonna be interesting here. Kill does come out. Saints.
And he has actually pulled out the sniper, lands the shot onto Lewis. A little bit surprised to see we didn't see him try to contest from that American building earlier, and pulls out the bat. The disrespect right now, all players drop for Nova Gaming, and it will be Strike Zone getting the defuse right here to allow them to pull a little bit closer, and seeming like they're a little bit more confident over on the defensive side. Do you see this game turning around right here?
I honestly do. That was a really strong strike, and if they're able to maintain that kind of momentum,
destroy the objective.
Absolutely believe that they could get back. 4. Oh, he's. I think that's a speed. Here, but yeah, absolutely see a possibility.
Yeah, I think with Vitali's struggles with the sniper, that could end up playing in, as we've seen Poppy able to do some work with not only the Locust, but also the bat. No first blood for either team. It will be an easy A plant right there. And right now, trying to get the RPG kill, but Shoot and Saints, just an absolute wrecking crew. Vitali is going to push out, looking to get the kill inside of American, but Poppy pulls out the bat. It's going to be a double kill. Decipher's the only player left. Can Poppy get the triple right here? He does! Poppy is too good with the bat. That's going to be a defuse in Strike Zone. Now only behind by 1 round as they pull things closer against Nova Esports.
Hello, Twitter.
What?
What? Clip.
What?
Poppy be the entertaining player in the tournament thus far. This is
why is he having so much success with the bat?
His movement, man. It's all about that movement, him sliding. I mean, that along with just incredible baseball skills. I don't know.
This is so unusual. It's one thing to see a player pull out a melee weapon mid-game and try a kill with it. It's another thing to see him pull it out one game, but to use it for an entire match with such success is just absolutely bananas to me. Shoot wins that gunfight. It's now a 1v3 for Saxy right here. He's been good for them, but I don't know if he's been 1v3 good. He does get the frag right there, but with a player up top, he's got the low ground, which is not where you'd like to be. Beautiful movement coming in from high, and just like that, we are tied up at 4-4.
This one, very exciting. I really want to see more from Vitali. As I said before, he's typically the top fragger, but right now he's been very, very quiet. As you can see, he has switched to being an AR player with the DRH, but this entire match, he hasn't really been able to execute too much, as well as AY, which is another player that is a typical fragger for the team, so just not much consistency coming out from the side of Nova.
It is just ultra aggression coming in for Nova right here. Got another bad kill. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Finally, the aggression pays off for Nova, though, as they close that one out very quickly. Not a push that you typically see. They smoked off mid, and then the entire team pushed through right there. They seem to know the exact approach that SC was going to take. that allows them to take the 5-4 lead, and it's now match point.
Point here.
Frag out.
Lot of pressure on right here. We are in the winner's bracket, so even if one of these teams loses, they will still live to see another day and will be able to perform in our loser's bracket later today. We don't have any first blood coming in yet. It looks like Nova playing pretty passive and initially
Targets
looking
in sight.
like they might go for the A push, might go for the B push. Now over on the A site, Vitali gets first blood. That is absolutely huge for them.
A massive kill.
Something to watch is we do have Poppy still sniping, actually in top of 10. A lot of different angles that you can see from up there, and with Vitali struggling all game long, Poppy could cause some issues, especially if he's able to get a pick and slow the push. A little bit surprising to see that Nova has not tried to take one site so far, especially up a player and with a point advantage as well. We see Poppy continuing to lay down shots, and they are finally going to push over toward the A site.
Inside of it, a very active round where both the offense playing a little.
Bomb has been planted.
Targets
I
in
mean,
sight.
right now it's 100% going the way of Nova. I think if you're Poppy, you've got to reposition and try to play different angles if you're going to try to get those wallbang picks. So now down 2 players, and with the bomb down, it's not a super manageable situation. They've only got 28 seconds to work with. Nova AY will take out Shoot, and Strike Zone very much in danger right now. Saints goes for the wallbang, but not able to get the kill. Poppy's still trying to find the snipe, but you can see that Nova is very content to sit back and play as passive as possible, and closing it out quickly is Nova Esports, as we do see a 6-4 win from them